Good evening, classmates. This is my Module 3 discussion on informed consent. Before I began my examination of the informed consent document that Coastal Virginia Counseling provides to its clients, I did a comparison of the requirements from the Virginia State Board to the ACA Code of Ethics and did find that the Virginia requirements were a little bit lax and that they don't specify any regulations regarding credentials, the role of technology, or a client's right to participate or deny services that are modified in any way. The document does immediately list all the credentials of the counselors within the group. It denotes the ones who are interns, clearly identifies their supervisors, and also identifies who clients can contact, which is the Virginia Board of Counseling, if they have a formal complaint that they wish to make against a counselor. They do, however, encourage clients to first try to resolve the issue directly with the counselor. The next section, the goals and purposes of therapy, clearly describe the supportive and collaborative relationship between client and therapist, and it also states that they utilize dialogue, imagery, mindfulness, dialectical behavioral therapy, and play therapy and other techniques. The risks and benefits of therapy are clearly described. They do inform clients that while they will receive benefits likely, it is not guaranteed, and in the process of therapy, they may actually encounter some challenges that are unexpected in relationships as people react to changes that they're making personally and other undesirable outcomes that may not be planned for. The next several sections address the boundaries of confidentiality. It states that the privacy of all communications is upheld to the utmost and that clients must sign a form which releases records if they wish. In the case of minors, all the communications that occur in session are held confidential, although counselors may discuss therapy plans and such with the parents and guardians of minors if need be. Coastal Virginia Counseling does not necessarily address the scenarios regarding termination, nor do they account for what will play out should a counselor become unavailable through illness or, God forbid, death. The role of technology, Coastal Virginia Counseling does support the use of texts and emails for information regarding appointments or updates from clients between sessions, but they do advise that in the case of a mental health emergency, clients should contact emergency care and not the counselor. The billing procedures and payment policies are clearly described, and Coastal Virginia Counseling asserts that records are stored electronically with a HIPAA-compliant offsite server. Contrary to my initial understanding that informed consent was a one-time occurrence at a client's initial session, the ACA Code of Ethics actually suggests that it should be an ongoing process that's documented and discussed regularly. This is supported in work published by Kress, Hoffman, Adamson, and Erickson in 2013, which asserts that clients should be fully apprised of the repercussions of mental health diagnosis. The author asserts that clients may not fully understand the limitations of confidentiality in diagnosis, and that the release of personal diagnostic information may have long-term effects. The benefits of DSM diagnosis may include financial reimbursement for treatment, a client's validation and receiving an explanation for all the challenges they've been experiencing and wondering what's going on and what's wrong. And the counselor does have a more clear treatment path if there's a DSM diagnosis. The authors of the article express a call for counselors to participate in open discussion with clients regarding potential impacts of diagnosis and to provide appropriate information as clients consider future treatment. Thank you for watching my blog and have a good evening.